what we have to do is we have to cut this thing perfectly flush with the top of the differential. I'm going to take the grinder here and grind all this stuff nice and flush now that we got this on. Alright, so what I'm doing now, this is your front differential mount. Since you took this off, they've relocated it to a different position. And the way it it holds it up is through bolts that you've removed from this housing, which are these guys right here. There's 4 of them. And you're not going to be using those, so what we're doing is, I'm going to find the thread locker. You hand it to me, it's up there. Using some good old Loctite thread locker. Just going to run it on the edges here. That was probably a little too much, but that's okay. And you're going to run these in, and then torque them down to 30 foot-pounds is what the instructions say. What I like about the instructions is it makes sure it tells you what you're pounding. Oh, by the way, this is the first new part we're putting on this. So I guess this is our start of our downhill, and it's probably about 1:30 or so, maybe a little later. We started at about 9 o'clock. So definitely taking some time here, but at least now we're putting stuff back together. So I'm just going to run these in. I'm going to put on my torque wrench here that I have set to 30 foot-pounds. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking a little stone and we're grinding down. There's like a little sharp lip on each side of these control arm pockets, right in here on these two. And we need to grind those down to make room for our big new cross members. Alright, we are fixing to put the center cross member up here.
Oh, and the bolts go from...
I took them out.
The front to rear.
The nut was in the front. It went like this. Straight through. Because I had the... No, you're right. No,
it went the other way. Front to rear.
You can actually see the impression marks where it was. Alright, you ready? Here, you know what? Just hang on to it. I'm going to put mine in first. You're crooked. There we go.
I'm crooked.
You're crooked. As the day is long. Get it in there by chance? Nope. Do we have a lip that we need to grind down a little more?
Here, wait a minute. Come over here.
Here, give me the hammer.
That's what I said. Hang on a second.
You give me the hammer, I can get it in there.
Where's my bolt go?
Oh, put down. idiots.
Blooper.
Blooper. It was they left the skid plate bolts in and they need to come out. Oh, look at there. It's good when you do it right.
It's amazing. It fits.
Alright, and your nut is right here. So you guys, you shouldn't always just grab the hammer. There you go.
So what'd you finish doing here?
I'm putting the differential drop bracket on with the original hardware and just torqued it to 65 foot-pounds. That's this piece right here. So that way it drops the differential down. The only thing I'm concerned with is not going to reach is the vent tube. I'm sure they got it figured out somewhere. Alright, now we got to raise this differential up in here. Alright, we are raising this differential into position.
Now that bolt is going to go in this way. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, up. Push forward a little bit. Okay, up. All right, a little forward, a little more, up. A little more. Washer, net. There you go. All right, I don't know if I kicked the camera or not. I think I did. Yep. So now I am going to be putting on the side over here. Socket to go on there so we can cinch everything up. One thing we're noticing is it says never to tighten everything up 100%, so we're just following directions to the T. What I'm doing now is just getting this cross member or the differential just flush. And of course, because I'm right-handed, it doesn't make it easy on this side.
I need to push it up?
No. This is these freaking nuts. Here, do me a favor. Can you get up on here and do this? I just can't do it with one hand. Please. I have to hold on to this thing. It's very, very tight.
Ready?
Yeah, go. Hold on. I'm going too rambunctious. I can't get a good leverage on it. Go. Ah! Come on, go. Oh, is that just when it touches? Yeah, there we go. Now it's time for us to get the rear cross member in. I'm going to put this side in first, and you can, well, we'll probably need to do it all at one time. Remember, you have to line up with that, the differential. There we go.
Okay, we're going to have to do this over here together because you're going to have to, I'm going to have to push up the pumpkin while you shove it in.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Let me just get all this started.
That's okay. That's good.
So what do you need me to do now?
I'm going to push up on it while you slide the bolt in because the pumpkin has to go up a little bit.
Well, then what we'll do, let's do this.
Oh, thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Too much?
No, hang on.
You need to do that anymore? You okay?
Got it.
Alright, so crossmember's in. It said to leave everything loose. So I bet you we gotta run that crossmember. What's that? Yeah, where does that go? I think that comes over here. Yeah, you feed it through to me over here. There you go. Okay, so we're
down a
done.
little clip up there.
Yeah, it does. I see the clip. Alrighty. So you can see in here now how all this kind of goes together. This new crossmember bolts up to the new or the old control arm brackets, drops everything down. Quite a ways, actually. Quite a ways. And there's the new stuff right there. We're moving right along here. I'm gonna go read up and get some more water. All right, now it's time to put in the. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can see it. It's as good as it's gonna get. We're putting in the lower control arm. You need to make sure and pay attention to the instructions, because there's different size bolts to everything. And this is definitely a two-person job. It said to run front to rear, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That's done. Just let it hang down.
We put in right here.
So it's a 4-inch bolt in the front and a 5-inch bolt in the back. Interesting. We still have yet to tighten anything up yet.
That's what's scary.
It's having us all.
Now that one underneath there hasn't been.
Has not been tightened. Nothing. It says leave everything loose.
Okay. And then you can't get to it.
I don't know. It looks like we've made ourselves a lot of room underneath here.
Okay.
All right. So next one I do believe is the new knuckles, but let's go read up on that. Yeah, I do. All right. We are putting on the skid plate now. Hope you can see.
Excuse the wiggle.
These are the only weird bolts in the kit. These are Allen head bolts. They're like this. Luckily, I have a full set of Allens. All right, you want to grab the back?
What did you put your?
Okay, you see this little piece right here? These have to be attached to the rear transmission cross mount or cross member. And what Dad's doing over there right now is you position it on there in a nice way, and then you draw 2 holes. Try to make it, you see where you go back and forth and you hit? No, when you move it back and forth, just wherever it falls naturally, go straight up from there and mark it. There you go, you see it now.
Hot. They're very hot. Very hot. Shit here.
Alrighty.